First off, I want to say thanks to everybody who been tuning in. Positive feedback. People who been fucking with me and shit. It is a cold day in Knoxville today. Man, I don't even know how cold it is. I think it's like 36 degrees this morning. Looking like some cold weather. Father Frost is in the building in Knoxville today. That's all I can say. If you ain't bundled up, put a jacket on. Put some warmth on your kids, man. It's been a crazy one, man. But again, I do want to... I'm going to let this just ride out. I want to send a shout out to my sister Jessica. In a rough situation, but you will get through this, love. We miss you. Only in due time. Just like my brother. It's a few brothers and sisters that we all got cooped up right now who will be yet to get out soon. You know what I mean? And I'm so happy at this. Today we're going to be talking about hustling. And I'm not talking about selling dope or nothing like that. Working for yourself. We're going to get into talking about that today. Because we all know, well, most of us know that time is money. And you can be so manipulated into working for somebody else for so long that you missed out on your whole destiny, your whole entrepreneurship, what you're supposed to be doing for yourself. Understanding your self-worth. Especially when it comes to knowing what you need to do for yourself in the future. As you can see, I got my Mario playing today, Mario 64. Yeah. And get him in his let me go ahead and get my 64 controller. Bam. But yeah, we about to be going into talking about hustling for yourself, man. So many people get blindsided by the work system. I know y'all see all my little stars, right? I ain't played this game in forever. I told you I'm usually on my 007 or my Smash Brothers, so you know, this kind of gives me an opportunity to focus on talking about what I'm talking about today. But again, you know, it's always a flex having some kind of income coming in. You're not dependent on anybody. You know, people, you know, work their 12 hours, 6 hours, 2 hours, depending on what you're doing. You know, I urge anybody, if you ain't doing any fucking thing, get off your ass and go and get some money for yourself. Ain't nobody gonna give you nothing, especially in this day and age. Inflation, everything is getting high. Yo, you know what I mean? You cannot expect it. You know, you cannot be you can't feel obligated, you know, to do or to feel like somebody owe you anything. You know what I mean? This gonna be encouragement because I want to let somebody know on so many levels that it might be a side of you that want to quit your job right now, knowing that it is that bullshit. You might have some good people on your job that make you feel like family. Might make you feel home. But if you constantly having that struggle, it's time to move on. I had to learn that even when I had one of the best jobs I've ever had in my life. Those who know me know I cook. I make good money cooking, and I still do. I make better money cooking now. When I say I'm a jack of all trades, I cook, I cater, I do music, audio, you know, for your cars and stuff, installations, you know. Of course, as you can see what I do now, podcasting, you know. If anybody needs studio time and stuff like that, you know, it is what it is. Make sure you pay taxes on whatever you're doing, because the IRS ain't playing no motherfucking games. But so many people get manipulated by the work system. $12 an hour, $20 an hour. Sometimes you have to sit back and think, if I was to call out today and just decided to run my own business, and there has been people really in doubt with themselves about their own entrepreneurship. I used to be one of these people. I have been working for myself for 3+ years now. Understanding that time is money. Your boss gonna promise you a raise or a bonus or whatever. The shit sounds good, you know. Good old master telling you. I'm just saying, wherever you at, that's your master. If that's all I'm saying. You have to abide by their rules. You know what I mean? And as much as you work hard, you still going to get the same payout. It's like being in a real bad relationship. I don't give a damn. As much as you worked hard at this place, whether you're a CNA, you working at Burger King or whatever the fuck you got going on, you're gonna feel like you still being robbed at the end of the day, whether you managing or whatever. There are so many people who want to be candle makers, beat makers, or whatever, and they like, man, listen, you probably have had a few people shop for your cakes or candles or whatever, and you might been like, okay, this is what. Have you ever just had? I'm gonna tell you something. Okay, this is what I'm gonna say. If you haven't challenged yourself to have the thrill of being your own entrepreneur or business person, please do that. Once you realize your value versus your boss's them value or the people that you're working for, I'm telling you, it's gonna get lighter and lighter. It's gonna be very discouraging. You know what I mean? Building clientele, contacts, or whatever. That's anything that you do. Straight up, that's anything that you do. You're gonna have to go out, meet people, do things, whatever. You know what I mean? Some people are so good at advertising themselves, you know what I mean, but will still go and work for somebody else. If you are good, even with just your creative content or whatever, I'm urging you to. I'm telling you, I don't know who I'm talking to, but somebody needs to take this step out. You can pay your own taxes, get your own taxes back. I mean, I'm just saying, it don't take nothing for you to go get an LLC. If you stunting with your money, it will be the best investment that you will need to do for yourself. I bet y'all like, what the fuck is this cookie cake thing? Crumble cookie dough ice cream, well, cookie dough cookie. And when I say it's really motherfucking good, crumble cookie on Clinton Highway right next to Super Chicks. We went to Super Chicks too. When I say they chicken cordon bleu on fucking schedule. If you ain't just going out to different little places, and I'm telling you, people say ain't too much to do in Knoxville. It's plenty to do. It's plenty to do wherever you at. You know what I mean? You can be an animal in the zoo and still have something to do. Get out, discover these different businesses and stuff too. That'll be another reason why you will probably want to start that business. Black businesses, white businesses. I'm an encourager of businesses anyway. If you have the purpose, if I feel like it, if you're doing it, it's purposeful. You know what I mean? So go out, shop with local business people, you know, entrepreneurs and stuff. You know, you will buy that Adidas suit or whatever at West Town Mall. You know, go up to your local clothing store or whatever. You know, you will go to Long John Silver's, go buy that plate, you know what I mean, from whoever up the street. And you will see the passion that people carry when they're doing stuff for themselves, you know, and that's what motivated me. It's been a few people in Knoxville, I'm telling you now, man, who can throw the fuck down in that kitchen. Oh my gosh, Shakira. When I say for real, top notch chef shit, J Munez. Yeah, I'm talking about literally open your restaurants up And it's not even the cooking that inspires people. It's what you do for you that. I have people tell me even about this podcast. I don't get paid for this shit. I get paid for what I do. This is a passion, so this pays off for myself. I like sitting on here talking, knowing that this is my shit. I worked hard for this, you know what I mean? But I want somebody to have that that entrepreneurial integrity about themselves, you know what I mean? Hey, when you making plays every day is a holiday. This is kind of the perfect weather, you know. I think I've heard not the perfect weather, the perfect song for this weather actually. But let me get back in this game. I tell people in so many ways, levels though, real shit. Do not be afraid to become your own boss. Real shit. Do not be afraid to become your own boss. I'm talking about, managers and stuff are so fucking, you know what I mean, manipulative. Like, you know, if you do this and we promise you this bonus after 6 months or a year-long sign-on bonus and all this bullshit. It's like, bitch, you do know I'm basically getting my own sign-on bonus after I get my fucking taxes back at the end of the year. So, like, and then you'll have to fucking scratch motherfuckers in the eyes to get your fucking money. I've seen it. You know, the last place that I worked at had good benefits, but they cut them bitches off quick. And that's why I was saying, like, it's the time of year where, everybody want that capital. Yeah. Hey, I tell you, whatever fits you, whatever you want to do for you. Oh, and this is gonna be another topic that I talk about. I could not wait to talk about this. All right, I'm gonna get in my game mode when I talk about this one. Right? I am not mad at anybody, and I'm saying anybody. I'm gonna play this part right here. Who has a fucking OnlyFans or whatever you doing? I am not no judge of nobody's hustle. If ain't nobody paying your motherfucking bills, fuck what they got to say about what you doing. Period. Look at me. I bet y'all like, why this nigga don't jump in this water? You know he ain't played this shit in a while, right? Damn. OnlyFans situation and shit like that. Some men are so quick to judge these women who are out there making a living. I seen a post talking about, you know, guys are mad because, you know, girls doing OnlyFans when they, you know, basically their music careers, you know, MySpace pages and shit didn't pop off or whatever, you know. And it's the honest truth, you know. I ain't ever been the type of dude that was mad at strippers or nothing like that. Come on now. You have to get to know people and understand. Not everybody is a hoe. Not everybody. No, everybody know the manipulation of their content. There's some women who truly know how to use their fucking bodies to their advantage in a very good way. It's not their fault that guys want to dish out what the fuck they dish out. Some of these women don't even ask for anything, and these guys be fucking heartbroken and shit. Yes, it's for them to charge you for the content, nothing else. I bet y'all like, he's so sweet. Well, the fuck, I say it just like it is. You know what I mean? I've had women and my own family members have stripped. It ain't no difference. You know what I mean? Ain't no different. Motherfucker out here selling trash in the streets, and motherfucker don't have too much to say about it because he getting his money or taking care of his family or whatever. A nigga gonna say, well, a nigga motherfucker ain't give me nothing. You gotta have the same fucking respect for everybody, period. Never been the type to sit here and just call somebody a hoe off the strength of them having to hustle their own way. Nah, there's motherfuckers going out bad. You know what I mean? For real though. Like, shoot. Get your money. Get your money. But you gotta thank God every day for waking up to experience another hustling day or whatever you're doing. If you are not where you want to be right now financially, do not give up. Remember, a dollar can be made. You know what I mean? Second chances, another dollar, another day. You know what I mean? If you have $0, you can make 1 cent today to make 1,000 cents. You know what I mean? Just look. Look at it from a bright point of view. You know what I mean? It might be something that, like I said, you actually want to fucking do for yourself, and something might be hindering you, stopping you, and it could be somebody. It could just be you holding you, and that's people. Understand that the chances that is given to us won't last forever. I don't want anybody to be out there and let fucking 20, 30 years pass them by and they telling themselves, damn, I wish I would have did this, or I wish I would have started that business like my sister or brother. Motherfuckers be feeling left out and shit. That's another situation too. You know what I mean? You don't supposed to feel like your brother or your sister's supposed to put you on. Oh yeah, let me get off into this one. You can't expect anybody to put you on during this process. Like I said, the spirit of obligation is so twisted at the moment right now. You got people out there who are mad at you. People who are trying. I'm not even saying successful. Who are trying. You got people who make it look good, and you got people who is just naturally making it. It ain't even naturally making it look good. It just look good. And people just assume that you are exceeding your success, and some people feel like, well, the little shit that he got going on, why he ain't contributing. No, we too grown for that. What you work hard for is for you. Should not, and if anybody feel like you owe them something because of your own hard work, you need to cut their ass off. Period. If especially if they ain't contributing to it. I've had so many people tell me that my food look good but never bought none. Should I give them a free plate because of that? Think about it. Be there, be there for yourself when it comes to this hustle. For real. A lot of people is paying $1,400 a month for rent. On top of KUB, insurance, and everything else. Money is not to be played with right now. Those who got real motherfucking bills know that. Do not be afraid. Do not be afraid. Be aware. Definitely be aware being an entrepreneur. Tell you, people will be so mad at you. You be like, damn, why the fuck your family is not gonna they not gonna contribute to your future when it comes to your finances. I promise you that. And if you do got great and familiar family that fuss with you and want to build up on your fortune and your future, then it's likely that you need to do business with them instead of them shopping with you, if that makes sense. We all need a team. That's another thing, Lowe's, I seen that post and I was like, man, you right about that. We got to put our pride to the side and realize that some of the greatest elites have teams. We so afraid to get with each other. We have to look in third person at the people that is hustling and that actually fuss with us. We be so into telling ourselves that, oh, we can't trust nobody, or they might just be in it to wash the bag to try to take it, which is true. But you can always see the dedication in a real hustler's heart. A real hustler ain't got no time to even be trying to bullshit anybody. or beef with anybody. You know what I mean? Too many moves to be made to be trying to go backwards. You know what I mean? And there's real people out there on that. You know, you find these people, don't be afraid to network with them. You know what I mean? And there's some people who feel like, now I do want to network with people, but you know, everybody ain't trusting nobody right now. It's a lot of scam shit going on, and I'm telling you, I'm guilty of that. It be people that be hitting me up, and I be like, you know, that penitentiary side of me get to me. I'm like, I don't know, man. You know what I mean? Like, shit ain't what it used to be, but shit can be what it used to be if we allow it. Especially if when we work together, build together. You know what I mean? Build each other up. You know what I mean? Our brands or whatever. You know, it's not hard to support somebody, especially for free. That's what get on my nerves about today's society as well. People want the shit they could do for you is free. You know what I mean? Oh, I know where to get a cake from or whatever. It's just say so. Say so is free. People don't even have enough respect, you know, even for your business or whatever, to just have to say so about it. That's the world we live in. But understand that strangers are going to contribute to your success more. Period. Strangers are going to be the ones like, hey, I've never seen this before, or damn, I can identify with your vibe. Because before business is even started, it's more of a vibe, if that makes sense. I feel something about this product, but it was the person that made me buy this product. You got people who naturally don't like you anyway, in the middle of you trying to build this brand for yourself. You gotta outsource, you gotta get the fuck out and understand, like, okay, a fresh start means a fucking fresh start. Like, you know what I mean? If they not gonna contribute to what you got going on, hey, build more company. You know what I mean? You know, you can only build competitors. That's all I'm gonna say, because you got people people are afraid to tell you that they are learning from you. Have you ever had somebody literally do exactly the same exact fucking thing you doing, not even a week after you, and want it pressed on their end more than you do? You get what I'm saying? Some people are wanting to be natural competitors in your life, so you gotta identify them as well. You have to say, hey, these are the people who ain't really fucking with me anyway. So you'll know how to market and direct and move your merchandise or whatever. And if these people want to do whatever you're doing, so be it. But the spirit of competition will never win. And I tell people that. Motherfuckers ain't ever comfortable. Too busy in competition. Too busy in competition. But anyway, I'm going to get my crumble cookie on. I'm about to snack. I got really deep off into this because I've been really wanting to talk about this for like a really long time now. People really are so hypnotized into the work system. Oh, who can I work for? Or I would like to work for this place or that place. Man, listen, yeah, we all have to take that stand to, you know, go do what we have to do, but let it be a temporary thing. We are all natural entrepreneurs, all natural business owners. We are all naturally great people. You know, it exceeds us. Than, you know, I get it. We all need doctors. We all need whatever. You get what I'm saying? But we can all branch off, you know what I mean, to be brands. You know what I mean? It's people make it seem so much more complicated than what it is. If you're not afraid to do, just don't be afraid. It's gonna be somebody that's gonna thank me a year later and be like, man, listen, hell yeah. If I was still working at Red Lobster, man, look. If I was still working at wherever, man, look. I'm telling you, I'm a prime example. I don't flex. I'm great. You get what I'm saying? Considering, you know, I'm very happy in my life, understanding that I make these choices and I'm still making these choices. If I was to pass away today, I would be like, all right, I purposely did exactly what I knew I was supposed to for myself. Even if I didn't exceed what God wanted me to be, it was just the progress, the journey alone. Appreciate the journey, you know what I mean, when it comes to your own success. Don't be that dude that's like, all right, well, I end up paying off on a 2000 whatever because I've been working here for fucking 20 years, and it ain't supposed to be like that, man. I'm telling you, you shouldn't have to work for years to get something materialistically. I'm just saying. I mean, you know what I mean? It's things that I'm working for right now, but if I choose to work for somebody else right now, I will be old and fucking gray right now to this day. I mean, I'm just saying, if it, you know, my expectations of 10 to 5 years will exceed itself by fucking 15 to 20 years if I decide to work for somebody. You putting yourself on your own wage no matter what. With yourself, you can make $1,000 tomorrow easy if you decide to work for yourself, but you will never know until you do it. Placements, you know. But I thank y'all for placing y'all selves and parking y'all seats to look at this podcast or whatever. It's been a thrill. Like I said, I'm gonna be in the middle of trying to do these all the time, like all the time. Like I said, with all the feedback everybody has been giving me, I'm sounding a lot better, feeling a lot better. You know what I mean? Especially my tooth or whatever. Going back to what I said though, I want that to simmer in somebody's brain. Real shit. You know, it's so much potential out here in this city. You know what I mean? Do not be afraid to be your own brand, alright? Back to my Mario game. I love y'all so much.